Hello, my crafty friends. This is Yolanda from CraftySentiments.com, and I'm back with another video. First, I'd like to welcome you. If you're brand new to my channel, then welcome. And if you've been here before, then welcome back. I'm glad that you decided to come back and join me once again. Today, what I'm doing is it's a relatively quick card, and it's kind of simple. I'm using, I actually am going to case a card out of the mini catalog, and this is on page 6. And I am using the Birthday Jubilee bundle. And I'm actually going to be doing this card, but in a different colorway. So you can kind of see that. Hopefully it's not too much of a glare. I'm going to be doing this card, but a little bit differently. Like I said, with different colors. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually doing the bundle. And if you purchase the bundle, which includes stamps and dies, you'll save 10%. And I'll leave a link and all the information in the description box below. So first thing that I'm using is like I told you, the Birthday Jubilee. It's like a birthday set, but you can use it for lots of different things. Beautiful set of dies and sentiments on here. So I am going to be using the the floral swag right there. Celebrating you is the best, that sentiment. And also this flower. And you deserve the best of everything. That little sentiment is going to be for the inside. So let me set that aside. And also for the dies, the coordinating dies, these are beautiful. Oh, I'll do it this way. You have a set of, oh my gosh, of different like panels. I'm just going to be using this one, and I'm going to be using this one, which outlines the floral swag. This one actually outlines another little flower. And these are just decorative pieces that you can use throughout your card making or whatever projects you're going to do. So let me get that, and I'm going to set that aside as well. I have some Stampin' Dimensionals in my bone folder. I'm also going to be using the purple tricolor ribbon. So pretty. Love that. 3 different ombre, it's like an ombre of the purple. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to be using that. I have my Take Your Pick tool, so I can pick through some of these little elements there. I have Memento Tuxedo Black ink and Gorgeous Grape ink pads. For the design series paper, what is really great about it, each of our color families come and have a package of designer series paper. And you get 40 sheets, 46 by 6 sheets. And it comes in all 10 colors that are in the color family. And today I'm going to be using the Highland Heather, because that is the subtles. I wanted a little bit of a lighter shade than the Gorgeous Grape, which is going to be my card base. This measures 11 by 4 1/4, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. It's another top folding card. I have a piece of the subtles that and this is the Highland Heather color. I cut this at 3 inches by 5 1/2. Let's set that aside. I have also an envelope. I have a piece of white Whisper White cardstock measuring at 4 by 5 1/4. This is for our inside sentiment. And I have a couple of pieces of scrap cardstock. This one, I guess this one measures 3 by 8 1/2. And I'm going to use this to cut out this particular shape twice. So it fits on here perfectly. Cut it out once and then cut it out twice. And this, I'm going to stamp the floral swag and cut it out with this particular die. So let me do that first. Let me move this out of the way. And so I can get the cutting out of the way first. So I'm going to be using some Stampin' Right, some of the blends, and I'll show you that in just a second. But first, I'm going to stamp this. Doesn't really matter where, because that's the only thing that I'm going to stamp. Pretty. And I will be right back. I'm going to take this and cut this out. This fits it perfectly. Now, when you're using the new dies, I say that they're new, but before, when we had the other framelits, there was a larger border that you would go around it. But right now, these have like a really tight fitting. So you really want to get in there and hug that image to the die. So I'm going to cut that out once. I'm going to use that. And like I said, I'm going to cut this particular die out twice. And I'll be right back. I'm back. So I am going to put these aside so I don't lose them. I'll put them back inside of here. And I'll set that right there for right now. So I have the two pieces. I'm going to set that aside. And I am going to color the floral swag that I cut out. And for that, I am going to be using the Stampin' Blends markers. I have the dark Highland Heather. I have the light Call Me Clover. I have the light Pineapple Punch. And I have the I have the dark Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to go ahead and color this. I might speed it up or just come right back so you don't have to sit here and watch me color. Because some of these images are really, they're kind of small. And so you really wouldn't be able to see how I would color that anyway. I can go ahead and get started on a couple. They're little bitty dots that I'm basically just dabbing. And I'll finish coloring and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't do any fancy shading or anything with this. Just basic, because the image is really small. So you can see how that looks. And now we can go ahead and put the card together. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to stamp the sentiment on the inside. And that is going to say, what did I say? You deserve the best of everything. So I'm going to go ahead and at the top, and then I'm going to get the memento, just right there in the corner. I'm gonna close that up for right now and set that aside, and I'm going to stamp the envelope the same way in the tuxedo. And I'll set that aside. And I'll do a light coloring on here. Very, very light. Because you have to remember the colors can bleed through to the other side, but I don't think it's going to bleed through 2 layers. At least I hope it won't. And this will be colored like the larger flower. Just really quickly. Something really simple. And last but not least, how is everyone doing? I know everybody's at home, or should be at home, and sometimes things can get boring and you don't know what to do, and that's why I'm so glad. I'm going to set this aside. I'm so glad I do have the crafting. Oh, I forgot about this one to do, because it kind of takes my mind off of things. You end up watching too much television. So it's good to have like a little escape. And I like to go ahead and do these cards and different projects just to kind of get away from all the seriousness of the world for a few minutes. And then you make something pretty, like these cards that you can send to whomever you're thinking about, which is always the best part of getting a card in the mail, especially when you least expect it. Okay, so I'm just about finished with this one, and then we can begin to put the card together. It's really a basic card. Okay, so I can put that aside. Get my snail adhesive. Burnish this a little bit more. And we can set this on the inside. Cute, cute, cute. Love this card. If you ever think you don't have a crafting bone in your body, don't think that at all. Stampin' Up! Has some beautiful examples in our catalogs that are there for you to copy and share. So I'm going to put adhesive on the back of this, and I'm going to kind of center it on the cardstock. I'm going to do this one different. A little bit more to the right. You know what? I should start from the top. That way I can be sure that it's all the way at the top. And if I go over or don't have enough, I can adjust it at the very bottom. There, just like that. And so for these, I'm going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on. I have both the large and the small. I think most of the small ones would probably fit better. I think a large one would fit fine in the... Nope, just the small ones. I thought I had used all large ones with my other example, but I guess not. So I'm going to load this up with the mini dimensionals where you can't see them on both sides. Okay, so I finished putting all the dimensionals on and taking the paper backing off, which took me a minute, so I didn't think you really wanted to see all of that. I think everybody knows how to put paper on and take paper off. I didn't put any on this one. This is where I needed the larger dimensionals. So I'm just going to put 3 on the back of there. 1 in the middle and 1 on each side. And take the backings off. And set this aside for a second. And so now we can begin to put the card together. I got all these little pieces there. But first I'd also want to stamp up I'm going to stamp that. So I'm going to layer the pieces on. Hopefully I can get them in the right angle. I'm just going to layer them right quick and see what it looks like before I commit. I might do a little bit closer. Somewhere like that. Nope, I think I need them I want them a little bit apart. I don't want them that close. So right in the middle, I am going to stamp the sentiment. Celebrating you is the best. And let me close this up. And I think I like that there. So I'm just going to go ahead and commit. And this one I will place at the top, like so. And I saved a little bit more time, and I took the ribbon and tied it in a bow, because if you know me and bows, they take a while. So I'm going to adhere this with some glue dots, some mini glue dots. And I guess I'll use 3. Just to make sure that it's stuck down properly. And I'll lay that there. I want you to come down. And I will snip the edges off. And there you have it. I guess I could put a little wing of Stella on the flowers to give it a little bit of, well, I don't have much left. I hope I got some in here to do that. Just to give it a little bit of sparkle. And there you have it, my friends. Quick and easy. Like I said, I did it with the same idea that was in the catalog, but I used my own colors. There you go. My own color scheme, and because we have so many different colors of cardstock, you can make your own your own design by using the same design but using your own colorways. So there we go, my friends. A cute little card that I'm going to be sending out to someone really soon. So thank you all so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And leave a comment in the message box, in the description box below, or in the comment section below. If you like the video, please like, share. Oh my goodness, I can't talk tonight. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and ring the little notification bell, and that will notify you of new videos that I do have coming out. I would love to hear from you, so please leave a comment in the description box below, and I'll be back real soon with some more videos. This is Yolanda from CraftySentiments.com, and thanks so much for stopping by. Bye.